I wonder if that picks it up.
You want to stop recording and see?
No, it's fine. I'll cut it out.
Hey, I'm James.
Nathan,
We're the Multi Geeks.
we review beer and talk geek shit.
All right. We just spent like an hour trying to figure out two mics, so we're just gonna go right into this one.
Yeah, we're one mic said it was a little bit of a ghetto kind
Well,
of thing.
we're from the
right?
ghetto.
Yeah,
I mean, not
But-
really, but we grew up ghetto.
yeah, but we're upgrading a little bit, and we want to try using a second mic, so we'll figure that out in the next couple of coming episodes, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go right into it. This is I'm assuming one of the newer beers or breweries in Winnipeg.
Mhm.
It's a brewery called Namesake Brewing. I'm pretty sure it brews out of Torque.
Yeah.
King Edward.
Oh yeah, okay.
I just tried to find some info on them, but none of their website and their Instagram doesn't actually say anything about them. I think they have two beers out. So I grabbed this one. It's called Pump Fake Pineapple ISA.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. Okay. So it's a 4% ABV, 25 IBU. It's a light beer, obviously. They use Brew 1 and Idaho 7 hops.
I've never heard of either of those.
Yeah. And the only description is pineapple, sweet fruit, citrus.
Oh.
So I'm going for it.
Cool. Where's mine?
My bad. I grabbed yours.
Oh, I take it.
Where's mine? Now, in my experience, pineapple and beer do not mix. I've tried at least 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
I got a Nathan pour.
Oh damn.
That looks like a pineapple beer.
It does.
It looks like a pineapple.
Smells like it too. Oh man.
But this isn't a Hefe. This isn't a anything else. This is an ISA. So if there's any hope, it's an ISA. That was our best brewing, right?
Oh, the ISA.
When
Yeah.
we did ISAs.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going for it. Huh?
Does not scream pineapple to me.
Really?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's in it's just not. It's not front and center, which is probably fine.
I immediately got the pineapple.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I've tried pineapple Hefes
Mm-hmm.
and something with a spice in it. And like,
No,
no, I don't think it was a sour. I'll have to ask my girlfriend. She'll remember. Like, we grabbed it because it's like pineapple, but I didn't realize it had some type of other spice in it. And we were just like, we both took a sip out of one pint and we're like, and then I tried another one. It was a pineapple Hefe, and I don't like Hefes to begin with, but it was pineapple. It had pineapples on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was a hot day. Maybe I'll try it. Didn't like it.
That's
But-
too bad.
I don't think I've had an ISA that I've absolutely hated. There's some I liked more than others, like the one we made with that weird hop. Remember? Because we had a couple years ago, we were brewing. We had a good ISA at Recipe, and we kept switching our hops. Check it out.
Right.
We had that experimental one. Remember?
Yes, that was crazy.
Oh, it was just. Oh.
That was tropical AF, man.
Yeah. But anyways, I guess we should talk about this beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get pineapple right away.
Yeah, you know what? After a couple of sips, yeah, no, I definitely get pineapple.
It literally tastes like alcoholic pineapple.
Yeah, it does. It even has like the mouthfeel of like pineapple juice, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I changed my mind.
When you first my aromatics, I instantly get pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Like mouthfeel is really good. It's like light, a little bit malty, but like it does have like almost like a pineapple juice kind of like, you know?
I've said this a lot. This is a beer I would give to someone who doesn't drink beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get beer, I get pineapple.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm literally getting pineapple. Yes, I know there's hops in there, but to the untrained palate,
Yeah, no. It's not a hoppy beer at all. It's It's delicious. Like I would, man. Like I know we say this for a lot of beers, and that's because it's true for a lot of beers. But I'd crush a six of this. You know?
This they could definitely sell this in. I didn't actually look at the. They could actually sell this in a case for sure. I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, wow.
It's like it's almost hard to describe because it's kind of exactly what it says it is. You know. It's man. It's just an ale that has pineapple and it's delicious.
Yeah. I don't really get many bitter notes. If anything, it's like the same type of like if you get any like from the pineapple, like like
It's like some astringency.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very little bitterness. Very low bitterness. Like, look at the lace on that though. When it like,
that screams to me. It's either going to be a dank beer or a
Oh.
pineapple beer, right?
mhm.
And I'm getting like that like pineapple.
Yeah. Not as clear as I would like. I usually like my beers like clear and crisp. Although I'm not like that's not a hard and fast rule.
No.
I'm not saying the other beers are bad. Just it's generally how I like to drink my beer. But this is delicious.
Yeah, no. This is crushable.
It's very crushable. Yeah. This is definitely one of those cases of less is more. Two kinds of hops, and yeah,
Yeah,
simple but effective.
this for me this is cool because this is the first beer of theirs I've tried.
Yeah.
This is the first pineapple beer I've had that I like. And I'm very impressed with this beer. I'm gonna buy it more.
I'll buy more too, probably. Yeah, it's really good.
Like wow.
Yeah, this is the sweating your ass off after mowing the lawn kind of beer, man.
Perfect for what we've been having recently. It's been so fucking humid
Crazy.
with
Man.
and then it like with the rain on and off, and then
Mm.
like, oh man,
Then when the rain is off, it's like the sun's out and it's hot as hell.
it's like 40 something degrees with the humidex.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this. I bet you wish you had this on the golf course this past weekend, eh?
Definitely, man. We were drinking kokanee, and it was fine. I know you don't like kokanee, but it was fine. But I mean, like, could have used a little character, and this would hit the spot, like for sure.
This hits the spot.
Yeah.
Side note to our friends out there, I like kokanee gold, but for some reason I like it better than kokanee. But anyhow, this. I hope they bring out a case of it. Really?
Yeah, dude. I would drink more of this.
Even like
Yeah.
like regular cans,
Mm.
or I mean, hell, if it's an 8-pack of these guys, that's fine.
Yeah.
But wow,
Yeah.
I am very impressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's. I feel bad because there's not much to say about it.
I'm not
you
gonna
know?
lie. I grabbed this thinking we're gonna have like the most sour faces on. I don't know why I thought that it's an ISA, but you never know, right? Maybe it's a weird hop or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we're gonna bitch about this beer, but I am so impressed and so surprised.
Yeah. Same here, man. Same here. I mean, like,
Wow.
when it comes to pineapple and beers, I generally like sours because, like, like fruit beers in general, I like as sours because, like, the acidity really amps up the fruit flavor,
Yes.
as opposed to just kind of like trying to mash fruit into a beer,
Yeah, not every fruit works.
Yeah.
And it's you got to know what like to match the style of the beer.
Yeah,
Right?
right. You know what would be crazy? Like dark cherry sour stout. I just
When you said dark cherry, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be okay. Dark cherry, what? And I'm
Yeah.
thinking sour.
Yeah.
I've had a black cherry sour.
Oh yeah. But was it
It came across as more like a wine.
yeah, okay. But what style of beer was it? Was it light or darker?
It looked like wine,
Mm.
but it was beer.
Like red wine, white wine?
Red.
Okay.
Like black cherry, right? It was
Okay.
a black cherry
Yeah.
sour, and it was a heavy one. It was like I'm thinking it might have been mixed with something else, but I don't know. It was like a 7%.
Oh wow.
I was like, okay, like I can drink this. This isn't my favorite. Like I love sours.
Yeah.
So I brought it to my girlfriend, and she fucking loved it. Right? She likes her red wine, like, and she's like, "This is awesome." Right. But that was that was just my thing about a dark sour. Didn't we try another dark sour, like a brown, like a?
It's
Or was
not
it a
ringing a
porter?
bell.
I think it was a porter.
Might have been a porter, but it's not really ringing a bell.
It was a Black Forest porter.
Oh yes,
But it
that's
wasn't-
what it wasn't sour. No,
But it was dark.
that might have been where I got the idea from. Just sour.
Yeah, no. But for this, you'd think it would be a good sour.
Mhm.
Maybe a wheat sour.
Yeah.
I saw one of those today, but it wasn't from someone from Winnipeg, so I didn't grab it.
Oh, okay.
But damn, this is a good beer.
Yeah, it is, honestly. Like again, simple but effective. Like when I say simple, we've said this a few times before, right? Well, simple is good, like less is more, and this is the perfect example of that. It's a good base beer that's not overly complex with a twist.
You know what this makes me think of? It makes me think of all those seltzer drinkers.
Like the
Like-
White Claw and stuff.
The White Claw, everyone's doing that. Bud Light,
Oh, yeah.
Coors.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried them. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like sparkling water with alcohol.
Yeah.
Sure, why not, right? For you seltzer drinkers who are a bit on the fence about beer, especially craft beer, try this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Try this.
I agree. Yeah, that's good.
Because you don't, I honest, like I just get pineapple.
Yeah.
I don't get beer.
Yeah.
Like I know there's alcohol in it.
Well, yeah,
I know,
no, yeah.
I know it's a beer, but
Totally.
taste wise, I'm just getting like the pineapple.
And I feel like it's kind of like a mind fuck a little bit too, because it's like, like the mouthfeel is definitely like a pineapple juice kind of as well. There's a lot of stuff that like just kind of like reminds you of pineapple that I guess that just kind of like feeds into the whole pineapple aspect of it.
Yeah.
And like it's a very like it's not it's. I feel like we're going around in circles here, but it's just a very like. It's not an overly pineapple-y beer, but it's very reminiscent of like a pineapple drink,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I'm just trying to talk about the beer more.
Yeah.
But no, try it.
Yep, try it. Delicious.
Try it. I mean, if you like Five Alive or Orange Juice or Screwdrivers,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
if you like pineapple, try this beer.
Yep.
Even if you don't like beer, try this beer.
There we go.
It's pineapple in a can with alcohol. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it's great.
Yep.
That's good. I'm good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little break and then get into the good stuff.
Let's get into the good stuff.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. Okay, so we've talked more than enough about this beer.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week we were talking about how I was so excited not to talk about Marvel.
Yeah.
Sure as shit we'd start talking about Marvel because this guy didn't watch any Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Here we are a week later. Where are you at?
I have watched some Obi-Wan. I know. I watched half. I watched three episodes worth, and I crammed them all in today. I just like I did the whole like oh, crap, it's Tuesday.
And I'm a procrastinator.
You are, but so am I.
All right. Okay, dude.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think, is we should just talk about the first 3 episodes, right?
So long ago.
Oh my god. Okay,
Go for
so
it.
well, they're fresh for me. So I'm digging it so far. It's a little bit like slow at first for me. It's a little bit reminiscent of Book of Boba Fett, like that for me. But at the same time, I guess I'm a little more interested in Obi-Wan than Boba Fett's story. But Yeah, it's really good, and it's like I don't know, the whole like one thing I noticed is that this show starts out almost exactly the same as Force Unleashed, because it goes from the very beginning of Order 66 and then cuts to like 10 years later, busting your ass on some foreign planet.
You're thinking
Oh, not Force Unleashed.
no
What's it called again?
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. That's what it is. Yeah.
I don't even think of Fallen Order starts at Order 66. It takes place years after Order 66.
Oh,
And
you
halfway
get that
through the game.
flashback. Yeah, that's right. Ah, well, scratch that, I guess. But still, no. I very much dug it. That whole that first scene of like, like the younglings in class there, and then the clone troopers just burst in like that, right? And that was like in just immediate action, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I loved how they did the little 5 minute recap of essentially the prequels.
Yeah.
Um,
I watched it. I had to.
well,
I didn't have
I
to.
watched
But
it twice.
Yeah.
10-year-old James is just freaking out, just getting hyped. Right?
Totally.
That sucked me in right away.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, it is kind of slow at first,
At first.
but you have to realize what they had to do that because of the story, right? It's 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
And Ben is just laying low. That's kind of his thing right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of that? Like that
Excuse me.
Jedi that kind of was like, "Hey, Master, I'm here."
I felt so bad for him because like Obi-Wan was on the council, right? He was like, wasn't he?
Oh wait, he was in Revenge. You're right.
Yes, and so like for a young Jedi 10 years previous, I guess, right, to see Obi-Wan like that, it's got to
That's
be
big.
like, oh my god, yeah, that's big, exactly, right?
I'm
So
safe.
yeah, exactly.
I'm safe.
Nobody's safe.
No.
So like, I felt really bad for him, but that was the right call, I think.
Yeah. Obi-Wan's always by the book, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like,
There is no book
there is
anymore.
no book anymore. Is just yeah, I felt bad for the kid too.
Yeah.
But I kind of like this so far. Like, I was just like, I know what's coming. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, but
Yeah.
I know what's coming. You know what's coming because they didn't cast Hayden Christensen for no reason.
Yes. That was a big thing too. Is like the very end of the first episode, he finds out that Anakin is still alive, right? Or is the first episode or the second?
That's
episode?
what I was kind of. I was like, shit. Which episode was that?
Well, either way, he finds out that
I think it was the second.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. So it's at the end of the second episode, and he finds out that Anakin is still alive, and then it cuts to him in the back to tank there, and it's like, oh,
That's what they ended it, right?
Yeah.
Anakin.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's like opens his eyes, and it's Darth Vader in a freaking back to tank, man. Oh.
Yeah. And that's if they didn't grab you yet, that's what got you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, and then is it the second episode where Bail Organa gets in touch?
Yes. Yeah, it is because so then
Is it?
it's got to be the second episode because then he's got Leia, and then
Right, because they're introducing Leia.
yeah, exactly, yeah. It's cute.
What fun!
Yeah.
What fun! I'm just like, okay, how are they gonna like? Okay, what is she 10?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
she's
so.
10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That little girl is hilarious.
She is, man.
Like, just awesome. And I just, like, at first you're like, what's this going to be like? And then it's like, oh shit, this is hilarious. This
And
is
then
awesome.
And totally how you would imagine Princess Leia as a fucking little 10-year-old.
It's like a little smart ass.
Yeah, exactly.
And the chemistry she has with you and the actor has with you and McGregor is perfect.
Yes, it's great.
Perfect. And You've only gone to 3. Okay, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to hold
So
back here.
where it ends is where okay, so I watched up to the point essentially where Obi-Wan and Darth Vader meet and fight for a little bit there briefly with a fire.
Ah, okay, thank you for
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, man, that was such like a like first of all his suit up scene, you're like you know, and then like the Inquisitors land on that planet and like they're essentially like cornered and okay, one little quick thing, the whole like reference to the railroad was so cool. I like that. The old Jedi railroad, you know.
Oh man, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I was just, I should rewatch, I suppose. I was just like I said, 10-year-old James is freaking out,
Yeah.
right? And I'm just, because this is new, right?
Yeah.
Like I know in Legends they did meet a couple times.
Yeah.
Um, and you're just kind of like taken back because Vader gets him.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like
he's out of practice, right? Obi-Wan's out
Obi-Wan,
of
yeah.
practice, yeah. Whereas Vader has been training hard from day one
Like,
for 10 years.
oh, that's all the dark side. That's all rage. Like
Well,
that.
yeah.
I think that's it. Like, I think that, like, yeah. I mean, Vader's been like Jedi slashing and stuff.
Everybody's slashing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's been roaming the galaxy to find Jedi and like and
Did you
training
read?
Inquisitors and stuff. You know.
Did you read the canon Vader comic series where it shows them when it shows them burning the lightsaber hilts in the beginning and
Oh
Vader's Jedi thing?
yes, yeah, I did. Yeah, I read that before you
Yeah,
actually.
did you tell me to read that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Or did I get it
Yes.
on a different YouTube channel?
No, dude. I mean, like it might have been both, but
Yeah.
yes. And if they do a Hayden Christensen Star Wars show, that's what I want. I want an adaptation of that. That's so crazy.
Huh.
If you guys haven't read those Darth Vader comics that came out what like 5 or 6 years ago now, something like that, maybe
It
even a
was
little
like the
more.
first Disney Vader
Yeah,
comic. Like,
it was, and oh man, honestly, like fantastic and brutal and like heart wrenching, and it's just like just an amazing story. So if you haven't read those, like you should.
yeah, yeah. I gotta reread the ending. It's been
Yeah.
so long.
Mm.
So that was pretty good. Okay, so yeah, I was so surprised, and I meet like if it didn't get you there, like I think it got you there.
Yeah.
Like even the first two for me, like I'm Mr. Star Wars here as far as we're concerned here,
No.
and and I'm all about the prequels. Light it up. Uh, and I like it just like a little kid. I was just like, yes, yes,
Hmm.
this is awesome. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Wars fans, especially of our age.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And I guess we'll do the second half next week. I mean,
yeah.
fuck. So I guess comparatively speaking, like you're gonna finish this compared to Boba Fett.
Yeah, I never finished Boba Fett. I just wasn't. It just didn't grab me, But this I will definitely finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like yeah, no, I'm excited. So I got sick, right? So what I what I did was I watched like 4 days of Star Wars Celebration panels
It's awesome.
on YouTube, and there's so much more Star Wars coming. We're not gonna talk about Marvel for a while. I probably will.
Yeah, but we're gonna try and tone it down a little bit. 'Cause, yeah, even for me, that was like that's a lot. There's so much content over the past 2 years. It's like, I never thought I would say it, but like,
What you know what? Since we're on Obi-Wan, have you heard about The actress name who plays Reva. Have you heard about all the controversy?
No.
Oh yeah, she got lit up on social media with a bunch of racist.
I was gonna say I heard about that part. Is that
Yeah,
what you're talking about?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
That's so sad. She
Oh.
does such she does such an amazing job. I know she's a new character.
Yeah.
Um,
At the same time, though, I mean, like, who cares? Like, there's this whole like incel population that's like, oh, black women in Star Wars and blah blah blah. When did Star Wars get so woke and political and stuff? 1977. That's when.
yeah.
I mean, like the Empire is literally like a fascist regime, kind of like modeled after the Nazis, right? And
Oh my
like
God.
named after that a little bit. You know, it's like that's the thing that bugs me so much. It's like, when did Star Wars get political? It's always been political, always.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it was cool. Like, you know, you and actually posted something on social media, like defending her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
saying, I think he ended up saying was like, if this is you, you aren't a Star Wars fan, in my opinion. And I think that is awesome that
yeah.
you said that, because
It's
I mean, like, there's no for like Star Wars is supposed to bring people together, right? And that's what it does.
yeah,
Thousands of people get together every year,
yeah,
to celebrate it. You know, it gives us something to talk about besides beer and Marvel,
yeah,
and maybe some metal.
yeah.
You know,
That's
and
true.
I think it's so cool that, like, you know, that they took a stand like that, right?
Yeah,
And
definitely. The
that
the fact that it had to be done at all is sad as hell.
absolutely,
But the fact that he did is fantastic. Right?
that's fantastic. He
Yeah.
really, like, it really shows his character. Not that you ever would question it.
Yeah.
And for me, I think she's really carrying the show.
Honestly, like it's really interesting watching her ambitions, right?
Yeah.
Um did you know that the other Inquisitor, I think he's was it second brother or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, oh
The
yes, exactly. He's played by the guy from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
That's like the only Fast and Furious movie I've seen.
I know, that's why I said it. That's crazy though. I thought it was Benedict Wong actually at first.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Excuse
surprised.
me.
The whole Inquisitor thing is interesting to me because I've watched Rebels.
Mhm.
Well, pretty much. Excuse me, and we both played Fallen Order,
Yeah.
which is where you see even more Inquisitors. You see about three Inquisitors. In
You see,
Fallen
yeah,
Order?
I think so, yeah.
And at first I remember seeing Inquisitors and Rebels. At first I didn't like Rebels because I'm like, what is this?
Thin lightsabers.
Right?
What trash is this?
But I'm like, what Inquisitors? What is this? And then they show you the background of the Grand Inquisitor, and I'm like, oh shit. And then when we got them again in Fallen Order, I'm like, okay. Like, this is great. Like, at first I'm like, when I got Fallen Order, I was like, what is this? Like, I went kind of blind.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it existed, I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know what the hell it was about.
Yeah.
It just had the guy from Shameless and I was like, oh, cool,
Yeah.
good for him.
Right.
But I'm not upset that they that they brought in the Inquisitors, eh?
Oh yeah, no, that's great. It was a great addition.
Yeah,
And it really makes a lot of sense canon wise, right? Because I mean, what is gonna happen 10 years after Order 66 when you're making this show? You know, like they're still hunting Jedi canonically, right?
Yeah.
Using Inquisitors canonically. So would they just not include that when one of the biggest Jedi still alive is still
Yes.
alive? You know?
Can't say that.
Oh damn it!
I almost went for it, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not yet.
Next week.
Yeah. No. W- w- No, I can say that.
What's that?
When she takes him through the shop into to like the safe house for Jedi, right?
Oh, down into the railroad. Yeah.
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 You didn't catch what he says, eh? When he's looking at the wall.
Oh yeah, what's his name there? Like, what's his name was here?
Quinlan was
There's
here.
Quinlan. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Quinlan Voss.
Yeah.
I could do a video about this Jedi.
Yeah.
And we might.
Yeah.
But, I was so stoked that they did that. And because it was a nod to fans like me and everybody else who've read comics and watched Clone Wars and paid attention in Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
And it was just like, huh.
Which one is Quinlan Voss again?
Quinlan Voss is a Jedi Master, who was around, and he's the same age as Obi-Wan, so to speak, and they kind of became friends. And he was in an episode of Clone Wars, and he was actually in the background of Phantom Menace.
I remember.
Yeah, on Tatooine.
Yes.
But he's like a secret agent Jedi.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and there's so much more we're not talking about Quinlan Voss right now.
Okay.
But yeah, so I was so happy that they even nodded to that, because they actually did nod to him in Revenge of the Sith as well. When Anakin meets Obi-Wan and he's late for the meeting, Master Voss is...
Man, how did I never catch that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that is a character. Disney. That is a character.
Yeah, no, get on it, man. For sure.
And this is there's so much more that we could talk about. But I'm so happy they mentioned him in Obi-Wan, and that makes me excited for future Star Wars content, which I haven't been.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Fallen Order. Thank you, Mandalorian, and now thank you, Obi-Wan.
No, thank you, sequel trilogy.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna throw it out there, but yes. All right, man. So next week we're gonna talk the second half and finale of Obi-Wan.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Much to
good.
look forward to.
Yeah.
Much to look forward to. Also much to look forward to from Namesake Brewing.
Yeah.
Namesake Brewing in Winnipeg. Yeah.
Yeah. Look forward to many more crushable beers, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I think
I'm
so.
good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm James.
Nathan.
We're the Multi Geeks. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, right?
I can't believe it.
The combination of like the hops and the mouthfeel is like boom, like pineapple, you know?